Hello there, it's Fabienne Fredrickson, founder of ClientAttraction.com and the Client Attraction Business School, where students learn exactly how to get more clients, make more money, and multiply their business. Now, you've heard about following up, right? Following up on leads is 90% of the game, right? Well, at least that's what we hear. You spend all this time networking, marketing yourself, making cold calls. Gosh, I don't like making cold calls, and really looking for the right client. But what's the point of it if you don't actually follow up on the leads that you do have? You see, most people don't follow up on prospects because of a few reasons. So perhaps these are the same reasons getting in your own way, right? Most people are afraid of appearing too pushy. They're afraid of being turned down or rejected. That was my big thing, right? Their negative self-talk, that inner gremlin gets in the way of actually following up, making that phone call. They're afraid to have a conversation, what I call the money conversation, which is that dreaded subject. They have a fear of success and at the same time, a fear of failure too. But let's talk about following up as in talking about the low-hanging fruit, right? Let's think about low-hanging fruit on a tree for a moment as it relates to the counterpart on the tree, which is the fruit that's higher up, right? The low-hanging fruit is heavier, it's probably riper, and because of that, it's easier to pick. And if you think of your warm prospects, those people who have already expressed an interest in working with you, as this type of fruit, they are more ready for the picking, right? The low-hanging fruit. Yet many of us focus a lot of our energy, especially in client attraction, on the higher fruit, the harder to reach fruit, or the cold prospect. We spend a lot of time working on far-fetched client attraction projects when we really could be spending the time contacting and closing the sale with people who've already said that they'd like to work with us but haven't turned into paying clients yet. And logically, this doesn't make as much sense, does it? Well, starting today, you are going to change that by putting more focus on the low-hanging fruit, while you continue, of course, to market your practice as a whole. And what I want you to start thinking about doing is collecting information about the low-hanging fruit, the people who have expressed interest in working with you, on a sheet of paper, and leave this sheet on your desk at all times or in a place where you can refer to it several times a day. Some people do it online. I like to see it. I don't know about you. So here's what I would like for you to do. Go through your mental Rolodex, your day planner, your Evernote, your Gmail, whatever it is, to see who has expressed interest in working with you over the last 6 months to a year but hasn't converted into a paying client yet. And you're going to want to list all of these people on the sheet of paper or whatever works for you. And this can also include those who you met with or you spoke to for an initial consultation, but people who never signed up for whatever reason. And this will be one of your more important client attraction documents, one that you'll use for getting clients on a regular basis. And you should actually plan on using it for the long haul. And this method of keeping track of people who are the closest to becoming paying clients and then following up on them regularly using a few different methods is what I found really deceptive because it's so simple, but it creates really, really good results. And I've been using this for 15 years at this point. The bottom line is that when my students in the Client Attraction Business School use this technique, this low-hanging fruit sheet, they enthusiastically report that they convert more prospects into paying clients than if they didn't have it. And when they stop using this list, even briefly, prospective clients slip through their fingers. And that should tell you something. And so this is just one of the many best practices that we dive deep into with the students of the Client Attraction Business School. In fact, I give you my low-hanging fruit list. And the Client Attraction Business School is the premier training school for growth-minded entrepreneurs looking to quickly attract more clients and make more money. And if you're interested in finding out more, visit clientattraction.com for more details. And to speak to an enrollment advisor, send us an email at info@clientattraction.com asking us to schedule a call with an enrollment advisor. And we'd love to hear more about your situation and see if we can help. We'll talk to you then. See you next week. Bye bye.